All right, so everybody remember what she said, okay? 202-588-9739. And continuing on with the show, and of course, the topic of Black love for Black History Month. I have someone on the line, very important, you guys. Let me just say, very important to my own life. And first of all, let me just bring him up. Are you here? Are you listening? Are you on the air with me?
Yes, yes, I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's right here. He's right here. And so yeah, like, first of all, go ahead, give the people your name.
No, I'm out.
Okay, he's
And
Malcolm. Okay.
I'm Sankofa with Shines. I'm her man.
Oh, my man. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
This is
Um,
okay. Just very much true. I'm just trying to see how honest we're going to be with the people. So, you guys, in honor of celebrating the show on Black Love, I do have my partner here with me to talk about Black Love. Yes, isn't that right?
hey, baby. Yes, that is right.
Well, first of all, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
I'm okay. It's hot in the studio, but it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we gonna make them a little hot, a little spice it up, okay? So, okay, I've been telling them again that the topic is Black love. I've been encouraging some folks to call in and give me their definition of Black love. I kind of defined it as, I compared it to kind of like the older times, more so enslaved times, and I kind of compared it as Black love is what, oh goodness Lord, what did I say earlier? I compared it as something that at the end of the day makes you happy, something that no matter what you've gone through, kind of just like in the enslaved times, such as like compared it to Django and 12 Years a Slave. That I figured that is Black love, because no matter what they went through, at the end of the day they had each other. So that's what I defined it as Black love. What would be your definition?
um, Black love is something that is powerful, something that is strong, something that you fight for. Because it's hard being black, you know. And so if you can find that love being black, that's something that you don't experience outside of your home on the daily. Um, so just to be able to find somebody that you can find, like you can be with, that makes you more powerful, makes you feel more strong, makes you feel more enjoyed about just life. I think that's what black love is. Just having a care for somebody, you know, having a care for somebody that goes deeper than yourself.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I like that definition. Look at
Hmm.
you. Look at you. You know what to do. You know what to talk about. So, so I guess I'm more so just talking for the people who are listening, and kind of comparing us to Black love and giving the people an example that they can follow. And so I've found these things like online. So
Okay.
I think I think just to throw it out there that it's a great thing for people, every type of relationship, to kind of have these cards that we found, that give you different questions and different things to talk about. I think it's called the intimacy cards or something like that, and they give you different questions and topics about either your life, your relationship, what was it, and some other things, some different types of categories. But I picked a couple of questions from that, and so I wanted to let the people know our answer. Is that okay with you?
Shoot away. Let's get it.
Okay, so, and again, you guys, these are just questions from an intimacy game that you guys can purchase off of Amazon or wherever you like to purchase things. And it helps. I think it just helps your relationship, and it helps empower that Black love. So, the first question is, what do you remember thinking to yourself the first time you saw me? Which I know the answer.
Yeah. um, I mean, I thought you were mean. She to me, I mean, she wasn't even being mean. It was the way. It was just the way she said hi to me. It was all. It just seemed mean. I was like, what is going on? And I honestly felt like I was like, I wouldn't even talk to you. But you were so, I just felt like you were one of those mean pretty girls. And yeah, I was like, I don't want to talk to her. She got a big head.
I have the general manager pointing fingers at me. You have people in here cracking up. I am not mean. I may have a resting itch face, but I don't even know what to say off of that. But I think that I think that answer, because it's true, is actually very I think that's inspiring to other people, because you thought I was mean, and it's like, wow, we're here now, and we would have never gotten here if I actually was mean. So it just goes to show, first impressions are not always the best impressions. My first impression of you was not that you were mean, but it was oh, he's there, don't see him. Oh, he's in the room. But okay, I'm doing other things. And so I think that's amazing, because it reminds me of like how somebody can be walking past somebody in the street, and they don't know that that person is their soulmate, or they meet like 10 years down the line, and it's just inspiring. So I like that question.
Yeah, that was a really nice question. That came from the game?
Yes, that came from the game.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep. Again, I'm telling you, these people got to get this game. It was an eye-opener.
That's really nice. All right, what's another question?
Okay, I have 3. So this is the second one. When did you know you... Ooh. Let me skip that one. I'm sorry. Let me skip that one. What are 3 of your the happiest moments with me? So let's just give the people one. Just one.
Cartoon Network.
Okay, so for anybody who does not know, we went to Cartoon Network, and this is just me speaking again to the people. I myself have decided for both of us to try this year to go on a weekend vacation, 2 days at least, to a different place on the East Coast, somewhere drivable, somewhere that we probably never been. And so we went to Pennsylvania last month for January, and we went to something called the Cartoon Network Hotel, and I love it so much. I loved it so much. Not only was it fun, it was also affordable. So just a couple of, just to do a quick little Google research, and you will find it. It's going to come up. And I just thought this is a great way to keep the Black love, alive, basically. So this is just my 2021 thing, or our 2021 thing, that I suggest for the people. So okay, that is a happy moment, and that just happened. That's so beautiful. I'm sorry. I should have answered these questions myself before I just brought it up to you. Okay, well, I'm going to say one of my happiest moments was I don't know if I can say it on the air. I'm going to say when you came back to me. So, of course, like with any relationship, everyone, there are trials and tribulations. And so we had our trial and tribulations, and it is over, and now we are here. And so that is one of my happiest moments, which again leads me to tell the people not to give up, not to think it's forever. Again, you can be walking past somebody, and 10 years down the road, that's your person. You may think somebody is gone, and then 10 years down the road, that's really your person. So that would be me. And so the last one, sweet darling, would be, when did you know you were in the L word with me? Ooh.
In elephants?
In elephants.
Okay.
And for anyone who doesn't know, that we are talking about in love, deep love. Like, how did you know that there was Black love in this relationship?
I would say after we shot the video with Vader.
Right, and agreed. And okay, so we're in agreement.
Yeah.
So,
do you want to explain it?
Do you want to explain it?
No, you know better. You probably explain it better than I can.
Okay.
You saw everything. I was kind of going through the motions.
Okay. So, one of the great things about our relationship is that we do like some of the same interest, a lot actually of the same things. We have the same interests, and so one time we like to do videos, and so one time we did a video with someone who you may know or may have seen a video of at King Vader. And as we were shooting the video, it was a gun scene, a bad guy scene, if you will. And so I guess stand-byers thought it was real, and about 10 police cars pulled up on all of us, and we were about to go to jail. And so that was the moment where apparently both of us realized that we don't, I guess, want to be without each other. Is that what we would say?
I just didn't want I knew I didn't want anything happening to you. So if there was a way that I could get you out of there safe, because they already had my friend on the floor.
Mm-hmm. With guns pointed at him, you guys. It was a dangerous, dramatic situation.
It turned left really fast. We were all, filming.
Mm-hmm.
But for it to turn left like that, all I could think about was, well, first my friend was on the floor with a gun pointed at him and handcuffs, and then you. And I just realized, I just knew that there was something that I had to do. Even, I mean, in that moment, they got guns. I can't really do too much.
Mm-hmm.
But I just know I wanted to see you safe.
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because, again, it brings me back to my definition of Black love and how it takes me back to slavery times, enslavement times, where these things would happen to people of our color. These things would happen where they're being split from each other. They're being, maybe not handcuffed, but separated for a while. And they can't get to each other, and it's like they're holding on to that love, and that's what caused so much rage back then. I mean, even just thinking about it and thinking about that situation, I would be angry if I saw you being pulled away with in handcuffs. And so that really is my definition of Black love, because I can just imagine those hard times and not being able to be next to somebody that you do love, and literally being forced apart, and just wanting that other person to be safe. So,
yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy that it's like that, but I'm glad I have you now.
Oh Lord, here we go. Okay, that was beautiful. That was modest of you. And so I gotta go back. I have to go back into the pitching aspect. We have to make sure these people are calling in and pledging money to the show. So before I let you go, are there any last words you have to say for I kind of just I'm gonna just category is you for a second. So just give me a second real quick. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Category is the gift of giving.
And so the gift of giving for you would be, what are tips you have for young people who are, I guess, having a crush or crushing on somebody? What would be your tip? She's not mean. She looks mean, but she's not mean.
She could look mean, but it doesn't mean she is mean. She could act mean, but it doesn't mean she is mean. Okay? So I say, if you really feel like you want to test the waters and see if you can match up with the person that you have a crush on, give it a shot. Because the worst they can say is what she told me. And I still got her.
Oh, Lord. We have a comment from our general manager real quick.
Okay, I wanted to come in quickly because we're going to have to come to you, the audience, to support this show. We need to get your feedback and we need your vote. Your pledging of support is also a vote for this show, for Sankofa, actually. But the topic was Black love. And as a boomer, I'd like to kick in if I may. One of the things that I notice about Black love, I look at the photographs of the previous generations. I'm a boomer, so you might consider me old folk, but I look at the folk before me and I look at the wedding pictures. I look at the pictures of the ceremonies that are supposed to be very happy ceremonies, and guess what? They're not smiling. Mm-hmm. Black love in the early days was a very serious undertaking. We have a very romanticized view of love today. Black love back in the day was a commitment to undertaking a survival journey. I'm sorry. So the looks that you'd see in these photographs are deadly serious. I look at my parents' pictures, I look at my grandparents' pictures, and this is their wedding pictures. You guys are supposed to be smiling, you're supposed to be happy. And the looks on their faces are rather dire because they are undertaking a life change, and they've made this commitment, and they know they're in for it. They're in love with each other because they're going to go through this together, but they know already that they're in for it. So it is not the romanticized view that we currently have. Not saying that there's anything wrong with romance. Romance is beautiful. Enjoying the marriage, love is a beautiful thing. You should enjoy those moments even more when you get them. That's what makes it very, very special. But understand, very few people get to enjoy love and romance, the way that we expect, if not demand, to have it. It was a struggle and still is a struggle. Sometimes I say to myself, the marriage vows, they say, do you take this person for better or for worse? And it's a wrong proposition. Of course you're going to take a person for better. So the vow should say, do you take this person for worse or for worser? Commitment. That's the word that comes to mind. Commitment. When you say black love, it's about commitment.
Well, thank you. Go ahead, Malcolm.
No, I definitely have respect for those words. That's real.
Yeah, thank you for that, the boomer intake, Jerry. Okay, so Malcolm, I'm going to let you go. We have to continue on here, but thank you so much for calling in and helping us to help the other folks who are listening.
No problem, baby.
All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, and so we're going to take it back to Sansara. Hey.
Sierra, Mean Girl. I had no idea. I've never seen that side of you, but I have to say, for Mean Girl, the only thing I can say to the audience is that a lot of times the Mean Girl has a guard up, and not for no reason.